And welcome, sports fans, to today's Roundtable. And I'm Tyler Widener. Got Ivy along with me today. Got a little co-anchor today helping out. So glad you joined us here for the Roundtable today. And the sports season's winding down. The spring sports season's winding down. And we'll be ending the sports season just here in a few weeks. So we're entering into some district play with softball. We're seeing it. And going to be entering into some district play this next weekend. Next weekend with high school baseball. We're going to bring you those district tournament brackets for baseball getting underway next weekend. And also we're going to give you some softball finals, district finals from this week, heading into the state tournament to begin Monday throughout the area. So very exciting time for the spring sports season, and especially with the softball season getting into the state tournament in the next week. So we're also going to touch on, those baseball district tournament brackets, as well as high school high school basketball awards have been given up in the Cape area, the Southeast Missourian, handing out awards. So we'll touch on those as well. So let's go ahead and get into the action from the last few days. Starting off with the Class 1 District 1 Spring Softball District Championship. It was top-seeded Kennett over second-seeded Cooter, 15-0. And Kennett securing another district championship in high school softball. Congratulations to the Kennett Lady Indians on another fine season. They've put together quite a run there with the spring softball season there in Kennett. And also we have Malden, second-seeded Malden over Holcomb. Top-seeded Holcomb goes down to Malden 21-13 in a slugfest in that one this week, and Malden ends Holcomb's undefeated season. So Malden's had quite a good run over the last few years as well. And in Class 1 District 3, in that championship game, top-seeded Bernie over second-seeded Oran 13-2. 13-2, Bernie over Oran. Bernie a fine season once again this year, and Bernie will move on to the state tournament. And also we have Scott City over Leopold, 9-0 in a shutout. And Kaylee Durden had a great game in that one, pitching a perfect game. And Scott City advancing over Leopold in that Class 1 District 4. There's only one class of spring softball in that District 4 championship game. And we'll talk more about those matchups in a moment in the state tournament. But we're going to take a look at some baseball scores. Not a whole lot of scores over the last few days due to all the rain coming through the last few days. Jackson over Woodland in a shutout, 7-0. Also, we have Woodland over Greenville in a close one, 5-4. So those are the only matchups to look forward to, or only scores that were really around the area yesterday, Friday in the area. So not a whole lot of action due to the rain that we've had pretty much the beginning of last week, about Tuesday or Wednesday, through yesterday on Friday. So, but taking a look at some of those headlines from the softball scene this week. Kennett defeats Cooter. They win their 6th straight district championship in spring softball. And as I said, Kennett had a great run. They're going back to when they first started the state tournament, district and state tournament for spring softball. Kennett going back winning actually a championship or two, and when it first started a number of years back. So 6 straight district championships, a great run by the Kennett Lady Indians in high school softball. And also, I want to touch on Malden ending Holcomb's undefeated season. Holcomb had a great run, winning the Tri-County Conference a couple weeks ago, and advanced to the championship game of the class. I think that was the District 2 final, I believe that was. But just come up a bit short against Malden. But fine season by Holcomb this year in high school softball, and Malden another great season putting together for another district championship. So Malden looking good going forward. And talking about Scott City's Kaylee Durden pitches a perfect game in that district final victory over Leopold, and just what a perfect game. We see more perfect games, no hitters in softball than we do baseball, but still, it's pretty impressive when you see it. So Kaylee Durden coming up with 13 strikeouts in that game, and certainly a great performance in that championship game and the district championship game against Leopold. And since we're still talking about some softball, let's take a look at the state tournament to look forward to starting Monday in the area. Let's take a look at there is 16 teams in the state tournament, and this is just the top 6 teams of the bracket. And Kennett will take on Malden. That'll be Monday in Kennett. You can watch that game Monday. I think that's a 5 o'clock start Monday for that softball sectional. And Dunklin County matchup there has been quite a rivalry over the last number of years. Kennett versus Malden, 5 o'clock Monday in Kennett. And also Bernie hosting Scott City. That'll be at Bernie Monday at 5 as well for that sectional contest in spring softball state tournament. So look forward to that one Monday as well. And just the neighboring matchup is Forsyth going to take on the winner of Purdy and Crane. So that's the top portion of the state tournament in spring softball. And we got some district tournament brackets to take a look at. And actually, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with those district tournaments for high school baseball, and we'll be back with those coming up.
At Glen St. Chevrolet, we're going to move out the new 2018 models, and you're going to like the price. It's a big savings to you. Red Hot 4-wheel drive crew cab, your cost $33,995. Silver Ice, list price $47,790, your cost $35,995. Cajun Red, list price $49,690, your cost $37,995. What a savings. Remember, Glen St., the great savings we have with an excellent service. Glen St., and God bless our troops.
If you or your loved one has disabilities that cause you to need a little help, Boot Hill Area Independent Living Services can provide the assistance you need. At Bales, we want you to have control of your life and assist you in thriving in an independent lifestyle. The Consumer-Directed Services Program allows you, the consumer, to choose who assists you in conducting your daily activities. Bales serves Stoddard, Dunklin, New Madrid, and Pemiscot counties. Call or visit our office in Kennett to see how we can help you maintain your independence.
And welcome back, and take a look at some high school baseball. We'll lead off with the Pickett Mohawks, and the Pickett Mohawks, excuse me, has had a great season. We don't talk a whole lot about Arkansas, but Pickett having a great season in high school baseball. They advanced on to the Class 3A state semifinals just a few days ago. So good luck to the Pickett Mohawks in the state Final Four in Class 3A in Arkansas. So holding for the Mohawks to pursue that state championship in Arkansas. So congratulations to the Mohawks getting the win in Class 3A. I think that was Tuckerman they beat, I believe. So Pickett in the state semifinals in Arkansas. Congratulations and good luck the rest of the way to the Pickett Mohawks. And let's take a look at some district tournaments in high school baseball. Let's take a look here. And in Class 1, District 1, Cooter with the top seed with a first-round bye. They'll take on the winner of the 4-5 game, Richland and Southland. And second seeded Naylor also with a first-round bye. They'll take on the winner of 3rd, Risco, and 6th, Scott County Central. And taking a look at Class 1, District 2, Oran with the top seed, the first-round bye. They'll take on the winner of 4th, Zalma, and 5th, Oak Ridge. And 2nd, Bell City with the first round bye, taking on the winner of 3rd, Leopold, and 6th, Delta. And moving up to Class 2, District 1, Portageville with the top seed in the first round bye. They'll take on the winner of 4th, Zenith Hornersville, and 5th, South Pemiscot. And second seed of Bernie with the first round bye. They'll take on the winner of 3rd, Campbell, and 6th, Holcomb. That's Class 2, District 1. Don't have a bracket for Class 2, District 2. So we will move on to Class 3, District 1. Or excuse me, we do have one for Class 2, District 2. We've got Ellington with the top seed and the first round bye, taking on the winner of 4th, Alton, and 5th, Neelyville. And the other matchups, 2nd, Van Buren versus 7th, Summersville. And 3rd, Greenville versus 6th, Thayer for Class 2, District 2. And in Class 3, District 1, the Malden Green Wave, the defending Class 3 state champion. Malden Green Wave with the top seed in the first round bye. They'll take on the winner of 4th Twin Rivers and 5th Charleston. And 2nd seeded East Prairie with the first round bye. They'll take on the winner of 3rd New Madrid County Central and 6th Crothersville. So there's your Class 3 District 1 tournament. And Class 4 District 1, we didn't have one for Class 3 District 2. But Class 4 District 1, the Notre Dame Bulldogs with the top seed in the first round bye. They'll take on the winner of Perryville, the 4 seed, and 5th seeded Donovan. Then 2nd seeded Kennett with the first round bye. They'll take on the winner of 3rd Sykeston and 6th Dexter for Class 4 District 1. And in Class 5 District 1, the Jackson Indians with the top seed. They'll take on the winner of 4th Hillsboro and 5th Cape Central. 2nd Poplar Bluff will take on 7th Northwest. 3rd Seckman will take on 6th Farmington. And that's your Class 5 District 1 tournament. So there's your district tournaments for the area in southeast Missouri. And we'll see what happens. Those get started this next weekend. Next weekend, I think it's the 11th. May 11th is the first day for those games. And so we'll see what happens there starting next weekend in district high school baseball. And we're going let's take a look at some other headlines from the area. Let's look at some high school basketball. Some awards have been awarded for high school basketball season at the Southeast Missourian and Cape Girardeau. Southeast Missourian newspaper naming Cape Central's Chauncey Hughes Southeast Missourian Player of the Year for boys basketball for 2018-2019. Well-deserved. Cape Central guard Chauncey Hughes, probably one of the best point guards in the area, if not the best point guard. He had a great season, led Cape Central's team to a quarterfinal berth, and just fell out in the quarterfinal round. But a great season by Cape Central, and certainly from Chauncey Hughes being named Southeast Missourian Player of the Year. And Leah Cobble, Oran's Leah Cobble, winning her third straight Southeast Missourian Player of the Year. She had a great run and also led Oran to a great run this year. And they lost out in the quarterfinal round as well in the Class 1 girls tournament. But Leah Cobble scoring 3,000 points in her career and going to be playing at Union. Down in Tennessee. So she also had a great run, not only this year, but for her high school career at Oran. So congratulations to her for her third straight Player of the Year award from the Southeast Missourian. And another basketball news in the area, a lot of coaching changes this time of year as they make staff changes for the upcoming year. Travis Day has been named Hayti boys basketball coach for the 2019-2020 season next year. And Travis Day made a great name for himself there at New Madrid for his long tenure there. And Aaron Bidewell has moved on to Holcomb, taking a staff position at Holcomb. And he was the previous Hayti boys coach, and now Travis Day is taking over the Hayti boys basketball job for next season. So Hayti getting a good one coming in there from Travis Day. And a familiar face in the area, Travis Day, and look forward to seeing him on the sideline for the Hayti Indians starting next season. And that's pretty much all we got for today. We're going to skip a little update for the NBA playoffs. I know last night 4 overtimes, unbelievable, 4 overtimes between the Blazers and the Blazers and the Nuggets, and the Blazers take a 2-1 series lead in that one. And also we have the Warriors tonight in Game 4. They're up 2-1 in Game 3. They're up 2-0 on the Rockets in the Western Conference. So we'll see what happens there. The 76ers in the East are 2-1 over the Raptors, and also the Milwaukee Bucks, the top seed in the East, over the 4th-seeded Boston Celtics. 2-1 now, as they won a couple nights ago. So it'll be interesting to see what happens from here on out in the NBA playoffs. Cardinals hanging tough there at the top of the division in the Central. So got off to a pretty good start for the first month. Hopefully they can sustain that going forward. So Cardinals getting off to a pretty good start. And we're going to wrap it up here as Ivy joining us today as co-sports anchor. She's just couldn't be alone. She had to be on TV today, so making that happen. So just bringing you a little round table for today. As I said, we got a couple more shows probably through the remainder of this month here in May, and we're going to wrap it up and come back in August in the fall, take the summer off. But plenty of action still to come, and district and state tournament action for all the spring sports. So we'll be coming back with all that. We'll be bringing that updates on that action for the remainder of this month. So we're going to wrap it up today. Now we got our toy off the mark here. So we're going to wish you have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.